Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about my favorite beauty products of 2025. Going to be a fairly long video if I'm honest. Hopefully I will go through these as quickly as I can. For my primer I do a moisturizer and a sunscreen. These are very interchangeable for me, so I'm not going to really mention any right now. I love the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. This is my favorite primer. I apply this just in my T-zone, and this really just makes your makeup stay all day. It sucks up any of the oil that you have, you know, in your problem areas. I don't know. Such an excellent primer. When I use this, my makeup really does stand the test of time. If I'm looking for a base a little bit more glowy, a little bit more juicy, I will use the Milk Hydro Grip. This gives a really good tackiness to the skin. My makeup stays a really long time, and it looks very voluptuous, very juicy, very glowy. If you prefer a dewy look, this is a really good primer. Complexion products, this was really difficult for me. I fell in love with a lot of complexion products this year for some reason. I was just finding hit after hit. I have narrowed it down to two. I could do a third one, and if I was gonna do a third one, it'd be the Milani Skin Tint one. So freaking good, but I have been really using these a lot. The Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, but with color. I'm a Danessa Myricks we're a big Danessa Myricks fan over in this household, but yeah, we've hit pan. I love this stuff. I bring this with me on every single trip. If I need something that I can trust will stay a really long time, this is she. My suggestion would be to blend this out with a brush. I find that the easiest. Sorry if the lighting gets really weird because I feel like it is getting weird right now. I will always use this. Once I'm out, I'll be repurchasing. Next we have my favorite skin tint. This is the Milk Skin Tint. Oh my god, this is also another Milk product. This is just delicious. Like, it just blends out so well. It's a really good color match for me, and especially when I get a bit dry, this is really helpful because it doesn't cling to any like dry patches. Stays a long time. It's lightweight. It feels like freaking nothing. I'm wearing it on my skin today, and it has a lot of coverage in my opinion. As someone that has a lot of redness in their cheeks right here, this is a good job of covering that. Top two concealers is going to be the Doll 10 concealer. Excellent, creamy. Have repurchased this, and it's an excellent color match for me. This is Maxine's Revenge French Face Concealer. I switch between these two because I get tanner and like less tan very quickly throughout the year, so I'm consistently changing my concealer. But these consistencies tend to not even like need to use powder with these because they just sit and settle on my face very easily. Not that much creasing with both of these. I also wanted to quickly mention two brushes that I think have been a staple in my everyday routine. I have a lot of brushes, but these are the two where I'm like, I need to bring that with me everywhere. This is the Milk Angled Foundation Brush, maybe. You can use this for a lot of things. I love this for foundation. For a dense brush, and this is just perfect for getting everywhere. And then we have like a baby version, technically. This is from IT Cosmetics, and this is a concealer brush. I always blend out my concealer with this brush. Very loyal to these two brushes. Like, I'm gonna be using these every single day. I have to say the Milk powder has been, especially in the beginning of the year, I used this one like crazy. Every single time I was using powder, it was going to be this. I love this. Have I been using it this past month and last month and the month before, like the second half of the year? Not as much. This has kind of been my second half of the year powder. This has just been doing it for me. I've been like out of the house a lot more for longer periods of time. My makeup tends to move like in my T-zone. This has it on there. This has it on there. It's trustworthy. If you feel like this is too full coverage for you, I will do just like a light brush and brush under my eyes, around my nose. Very good powder. If you want to try the travel size, I highly recommend, so you can try a little bit. Stop buying the full sizes if you don't know you love it, right? I have three bronzers of all different mediums. We'll start with powder. This is the Fenty Beauty powder. This is what it looks like. Very creamy, very easy to blend, gives a nice warmth to the skin without being overpowering. My most used liquid bronzer has to be the Say Beauty one. This is actually, I think, almost out. I have it in the shade Swim. I am consistently reaching for this like just so often. This has to be in the video. I also think it blends out very well. I'm a big fan of Say. So the Dibs bronzer duo. There's a blush on the other side, which I also love. And this bronzer, it's so buttery and it blends out so well. I just want to smell it. Okay. It blends out very, very well. It's a nice color to the skin. I never really have to worry about putting too much because it always looks really good. And I love this for travel. You can just throw it in your bag. You have your bronzer and your blush. Super simple. I'm obsessed with blushes. I have probably the most blushes out of all other products in my makeup collection. So this was difficult, but I wanted to give you my top favorite blushes. Okay, so this is a small list. My favorite cream blush of the year, it goes to Juvia's Place. You're in first place, and this is in the shade Wild Rose. It is this very bright corally orange papaya. It's gonna give you a gorgeous orangey pink cheek. This in the summertime is actually crazy. Highly recommend. Insane pigment, lasts a long time, and I like doing this after my powder as well to give a little bit more life into your cheek so it's not like very flat. If I had to pick a second cream blush, it's going to the Nessa Myricks blush. Okay, this is my second place cream blush. Also good. This is my favorite liquid blush. I don't really see a lot of people talk about this blush. The NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint. I've talked about this before, and something about this specific shade of orange and the way this blends out, it is a mousse texture. It's a liquid to mousse texture, and it's supposed to leave a tint on your cheek. Do a little, blends out into like a powder, and it leaves like an orange tint on your cheek. It's long lasting, it's a gorgeous shade of orange, and this is something that I will always put in my bag. It's very like veil proof. Next we have powder blush. House Labs is going to be my favorite. This is in the shade Fire Moon. I use this one the most, and it's a gorgeous blurring blush. You don't really have to add bronzer if you're using this because it makes your cheeks very sun-kissed and gorgeous and beautiful. And then I don't know what to put this. I guess this is technically a cream blush. It feels so strange. It also feels kind of moussey. I love this stuff so much. This is from IT Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Sun Warmth. This is quite literally the most gorgeous, natural flush of tan color on your cheeks. They really did an excellent job with this product. And you might be thinking like, dang, that's an expensive blush. That's $30. You get a lot of product. Like, that's a lot of product, and you only really need to use a little bit, especially if you are a natural makeup girly. You'll probably like this. All right, next we have highlighters, which is interesting because I never really used highlighters last year, but I've fallen back in love. This is the Jones Road Shimmer Face Oil. This got me into really loving highlighter on my face. Very natural on the face, and even though it's an oil, I find that it doesn't upset my makeup underneath, and it just gives a natural glow. It also looks insanely pretty in my pictures. So yeah, I love her. And the House Labs one, this is a really good highlighter if you are looking for just a good balm, like you just want to be a little shiny in specific areas. This is really good. Also doesn't upset my makeup underneath, and I like to use my finger, and that's how I apply. So it's very precise. So I really enjoy this. Big fan of that. Next we have the eye products. So my favorite mascara, it's going to be the CoverGirl Brown Mascara because this is brown and it's waterproof, which is something that is essential to me. It has to be waterproof, and preferably I've been using a lot of brown mascara. So this one wins. You're the winner. Brown Milani Cosmetics eyeliner. Not a lot of bleed with this. It's not going to transfer down onto your cheek throughout the day. It stays. Lashes. Lashes are so important to me. Just go off the top of my head, my favorite lashes. So definitely my favorite lash brand this year has been House of Lashes. Holy crap, I always wear their lashes. Like, I just find myself consistently grabbing towards these. I like to double up the lashes, so I will like cut lashes together and glue them together and put it on my eye. It's just something that I like to do to achieve a certain eye look, you know? And I love Speedy from Ardell. I do love this one for a half lash. I cut this one up a lot and use it as a half lash. Next, we'll go into quickly my colorful makeup section because I do a lot of fun colorful makeup, so obviously I have to talk about some of my colorful favorites. This is the Kaleidos Escape Pod eyeshadow palette. It is a bit squeaky, which I don't really love, but the quality of these eyeshadows are so well done. It's very pigmented, very creamy. You can feel that it is well made, which I enjoy. Unfortunately, I did break this one. Sorry. But it's a very unique color story that I think appeals to my brain. I have a lot of options here. We have a few neutrals, we have some sparkles, we have some colorful looks. I can show you some looks that I did with this palette. But yeah, big fan of this one. And then I'll also give you this one from Flower Nose. This is their Black Swan palette. I'm always in this like white eyeshadow. And then the gray, the maroon, the black. This is just a very good essential palette for me as someone that does a lot of cool toned makeup as well. And honestly, I'm always using a black, white, and gray. So good palette. My favorite glitters. This is a liquid glitter pigment and it's from Glisten. One of my favorite looks was this one. I used this blue Glisten on top of it. These are very sparkly, very pigmented. I don't see a lot of people talking about this as much as they should because these are so freaking good. They're also affordable. You know, Glisten also has just the most insane collection of colorful makeup. So if you are a beginner and you want to get started on doing more colorful looks, go check out Glisten because they have basically everything you could think of. I also use the 1999 color pencils. These are very creamy, they're well made. I love using this for like fun line work to blend out on my lower lash line. I use the shade Bore the most to do like my red looks. I love a product you can use in multiple ways. So for that, I will give it to the 1999 eyeliners. Lastly, we're going into lips. Let's go over my favorite lip liners. 3 most used lip liners, I'm going to say the Joan Rhodes one in Rosewood. Let's do a side by side, okay? Jones Road. Very nice. This shade to me is so good on me. I don't know. This is the Makeup by Mario. I've been consistently raving about these lip liners because they're so good. I love them. I think the shades are really unique and fun, and they also have a little brush at the end of it, which I do think is really good for blending out your lip liner. This is in the shade Daniel, and this is like the pinkest I could do. I can't do a lot of pinky nudes. This is the pinky nude for me, okay? Can you even tell the difference? I sure hope so. Limitless Brown Makeup Forever. Are you surprised? Probably not. Hello? Okay, can't see. This is just a nice warm brown. It's a nice warm brown. You can use it on my eyes. I do use it on my eyes a lot, especially in my brown smoky eyes. I'm using this. These are my favorite lip liners. I don't know. And Glossier, I'm sorry you're not here right now, but I love you too. This actually might have been a little bit harder than blush, was picking out my favorite lip products, okay? Start off with a lip balm, Le Chouchou. They're a softening lip balm and they have a bunch of shades. My favorite is the Guava Fresca because it is a bit bright and a little bit of orangey. It's kind of corally. I'm always consistently reaching for this. I always have this in my bag. My favorite lip stain is the Milani lip stain. I don't know. I love lip stains, but this one I feel strongly about, okay? Specifically in Mahogany Mommy. This is the Milk Jelly Tint. And I don't know how many times I can talk about this because I feel like I talk about it a lot and you guys are over it, but truly I use this every single day. And I have multiples of these in multiple spots everywhere. Specifically, it has to be chill. It has to be chill. I put this in the center of my lips. I also put this on my cheeks. It's a stain as well, keep that in mind. I don't know. It's just really good. I like it a lot. For a lipstick, this was not that hard because this is actually the only lipstick I kind of used all year. This is the MAC lipstick in Warm Teddy. I'm wearing it today. This is just a really pretty shade. I don't know. It's very pretty. It's pretty, it's natural, it's your lips but better, and it goes well with a lot of different lip liners. So for that, I really enjoy it. It's probably the newest addition to the lip collection family, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm. This just makes my lips, when I do a lip combo with this gloss in it, it makes my lips look like a makeup artist did it. It gives a good makeup artist lip combo. It's very light and there's like a touch of pink tan color. Unfortunately, I don't love the plumping part of it. Like if this would be so perfect if it didn't plump. For me, I don't like plumping lip glosses. I don't really need a plumping lip gloss in my opinion. If this had no plump, this would go crazy. Me and this would be like that. All right, I think that's everything. I hope the video wasn't too long. Once you get your Ulta and Sephora gift cards from Christmas, I hope this gave you some idea of what to buy. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.